A big tour kicked off on this day, and based on the lineup, you'd think it would have been a smash, but it was a mixed critical success and a commercial disaster. The tour was made up of artists who shared the same label, which had snagged some pretty good hits. The purpose was to launch a UK imprint for the label, as up to that point, all the hits the artists had put out were only released stateside. You'd think there'd be a rabid audience for this music, as so much of it had influenced UK bands like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, who covered several tunes from the label. But instead, theaters outside London were half full. In fact, ticket sales were so sluggish, even for a bill with an incredible lineup, that the #1 act in the UK at the time, Georgie Fame and the Blue Flames, whose Yeah Yeah was at the top of the charts, was added to the lineup for extra box office appeal. The Entourage arrived in London on the 16th and shortly thereafter recorded a Ready Steady Go special. 2 days later, on March 20th, 1965, the first UK Motortown Revue Tour kicked off at the Finsbury Park Astoria. For your ticket money, you got Martha and the Vandellas, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Little, he was only 14 at the time, Stevie Wonder, and headliners The Supremes, all backed by the Earl Van Dyke Six, crack members of the Funk Brothers, the in-house studio musicians who played on just about every great Motown single you ever bought. They all traveled together in a 52-seat bus, though after a long drive early in the tour, Berry Gordy and the Supremes opted to rent a limo for themselves for the rest of the tour. The fans were passionate even if the venues weren't full, although in the UK they waited till the end of a song to show their appreciation. In the US, the acts were used to crowds going nuts throughout the song, and they couldn't work out why fans were so quiet. It was a huge boost for Tamla Motown, crucial to establishing the new label overseas, albeit not as quickly as Berry Gordy had thought. It took another 18 months to crack the UK properly.